What is your preferred way to learn new skills, specifically long and hard to learn things? Like I mentioned with guitar, you take it step by step. It's going to be intimidating to look at everything like, oh, I have to learn these chords, I have to learn these lead guitar lines. What about the notes and scales? What if you broke it down into step by step, into beginners? You learn, like we talked about before, walk before you run. What if you broke it down to the very beginner level, starting off learning one skill? I'm going to learn this thing, with a little bit of other things thrown in so I can be, have a variety. You learn that, you master it, and you go to something else. So if you're working on chords, you do that, and then once you've learned that, you can go to maybe some riffs and then some leads. So we'll do it. That'll be our first point, is breaking it up into smaller chunks step by step. That'll be our first one. Okay, boom. So breaking it up into smaller chunks step by step. Number 2, if you do that, that in turn stops you from getting overwhelmed. So we're going to point that up to the top there because, well, actually, money sign is good. So don't get overwhelmed with it. You break it up into smaller chunks step by step. And don't rush it. Take time with it. That's a good one. I like that one. Take time with it because you don't have to learn everything in a day. You can back off a little bit. So if it's, say, for example, saving money, learn about what a checking account is. Start there. Learn about then maybe what a savings account is. Okay, cool. These are the places that you put our money. Then maybe learn about what inflation is down the road. Maybe that's maybe something you could do a little later down the road. Talks about the purchasing power of money and how as we print more money, the value of the money does not go up, but it goes down because there's more dollars in circulation. Therefore, what buys $1 now will be maybe 90 cents later on down the road. So take your time and don't get overwhelmed. Break it up into smaller chunks step by step. And here we go, number 4. Ask for help. Don't be afraid or don't think that you shouldn't ask for help when you're learning new things because people will like to teach you and help you out and figure out what it is that you're learning. So if you can ask for the help, they have likely been in the same shoes that you're in, so they'll know how to handle it. You break it up into smaller chunks. That helps you not to get overwhelmed, and you realize that you don't have to do it in a day. That's a good one. Don't have to learn it all in a day. Have an interest in it too. Have an interest. That's another one. If you like what you do, it's going to help out a lot, honestly. But if you don't, like if it's a sucky subject, like you have to learn, that's another thing. But still,